Alright, this is the stuff you're going to need to do this. You're going to need a T. Depending on the size of your drain pipe, whether it's 3/4, 1 inch, inch and a half, whatever, you're going to need a T that fits that. You're going to need that T to be reduced to a 1/2 inch. The reason you need a 1/2 inch is because the fitting that you got to have is a 1/2 inch and it screws right into it. Now this fitting fits a 3/8 line. We're using the Watts 3/8 polyethylene line. It's a hard line. It'll seal real good because these little fittings have a donut, or what they call a ring seal in them. They fit really well. They lock in good. The only thing is, in order for the Venturi T to work, you got to pass plumb through this fitting and into the flow. So into this T. It has a stop on the inside. So you'll need a 3/8 drill bit. I have one of these bullet bits. They're real good for drilling metal, not so good for drilling this. You want a regular 3/8 bit if you at all possible, help center it. You're going to bring it in. There's a ledge right in there, but there's also a seal in there. You do not want to tear out the seal. So you're going to set it down, hold it tightly, bump your drill, see where you're at, and you want to go through very gently because you want to stop before you hit that ring seal. There we go. It's drilled out now. Now you're going to take your line, you're going to slide it through. It's a little tough because it's drilled exactly the width of the outside of the line. We're going to slide it through. We don't want to slide it too far because we don't want too much excess. It's easy to get in, hard to pull back out. This fitting is the Watts Quick Connect Adapter. 3/8 OD, 1/2 inch MIP. If you use metric standard, that's 10 millimeter by 15 millimeter. Now what we're going to do is we'll slide it in. I use the PVC cutters to cut my angle. It's a little bit easier. You can use anything to cut this angle. What you don't want to do is crush it. You don't want to crush this. You want to just cut. So I'm going to make a nice steep angle. Take a razor knife, clean that up a little bit. Should have went just a little bit longer through the, like this. Now normally, I don't have my Sharpie with me, but normally what I'll do is I'll find the top of my peak and I'll go back here and I'll make me a nice long mark. Let me know where this is at all times. Then you'll take this, screw it into your T. Small pair of channel locks, snugs it up just right. You ain't got to put no sealer. It doesn't matter if it leaks. It's leaking into a bed or some tank that is right below. If you look in there, you can see where it's at in the center there. We're going to slide it in a little bit more. Now I know where it's at. I have my line marked. I will mark my fitting to match it. So no matter where I move it, I can always realign it and make sure that it's directly up so that it's going to get there. If you turn it upside down, it will push water back through the line. But this way, it will suck air. You'll fit it on your pipe, 45, then your next piece of pipe, then your Venturi T. Now, this is a little far away. I prefer my 45 to be about right there, 3 inches. I cut my piece about 3 inches long, and then this piece here will be 3 inches long to the T. But that's how it's done. When you got this installed, you have your T, your purge line. You'll bring your Venturi T airline above the water level. If you don't, it will fill up with water. You also do it the exact same way. You're going to cut it the exact same way. You're going to mark it so you can always determine where the top of it is, that line, once you install it. Because being this is real rigid, it tends to want to twist on you when you install it. So you want to be able to turn it back and get it right back in the exact spot that you need it, where the longest point is at the top, where the water breaks over it, creating a suction through the bottom, pulling through that hose. These connectors, these T's, and this hose we got at Lowe's. It was $17 for 4 to do 2 Venturi T's and to do 2 purge line setups. So with this, you can keep on doing this. You can take another one and you can place it right up underneath this one, and you'll come in with it. You'll go to your third one. You'll put another one on it, same way, drop it below. It will go to the top of the one receiving. So it's always going to be staggered below one, above the other. You should be able to do multiple bell siphons like this without no issue and have no problems. Just as long as you have enough distance between your purge line and your Venturi T that the purge line don't suck its vacuum from the Venturi T, it sucks it from the bell.